Is the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II worth it for creators in 2025? Let's go ahead and figure that out together. Over the past few weeks, I have stuck with this E10 Mark II and I found some things I loved, some things I hate, and let's go ahead and get into both. I feel like for this price point, you actually get a really big bang for your buck. This is an APS-C frame camera, the 10-bit color. You get that amazing 4K 60. Despite popular belief, that is a steal for how much it costs. When you get APS-C cameras, that means you get APS-C lenses and you don't have to spend as much money on those either. Moving on to the actual video quality of this camera, this actually held its own a lot better than I thought it was going to. I usually film in 4K 30 just because that's my preferred way of filming. The quality is so gorgeous for what you get. I honestly really like it. And once again, we get that 10-bit coloring that y'all know I love so much. I also think this is a very user-friendly and beginner-friendly type of camera. It has the new Sony menu system, which is so much more clear and concise than their previous one, so no firmware updates needed. This thing is super duper lightweight. Like honestly, I paired it with my 10 to 20 millimeter APS-C lens, and when I tell you this is the like ideal setup, like it's tiny, it's light, you kind of get everything all in one with this. Also, I will say the battery life on this camera is so good. It has the new Sony battery. This is a third party. This is the new Sony NPF Z100 battery pack, and I use this in my E1 as it is, so being able to have two cameras with the same battery helps so much with clutter. My biggest con with the entire ZV line, I feel like all of the cameras except the E1 do not have in-body stabilization, and this was not spared from that. I don't know why we keep getting vlog cameras made for creators and there's no in-body stabilization. So that's also just a huge con for me because it forces you to use steady shot. There is stabilization built into the camera when you're using steady shot or just active stabilization, and it's pretty solid for the most part, but when you use it, you do get that crop that a lot of APS-C sensors have when it comes to using stabilization, and you also get an insane crop when it comes to 4K 60. So it's honestly not ideal for tight spaces if you want to film in 4K 60. When it came to 4K 30, which is what I filmed in, it honestly held its own. This lens being 10 millimeter is about a 15 millimeter equivalent due to the crop in the APS-C sensor. So I feel like if you're new to content creation or you're just looking for a solid B cam, that absolutely will not break the bank. This is absolutely a no-brainer. I definitely enjoyed using this way more than the ZV-1 Mark II just because you can change the lenses. There's a lot more flexibility. The coloring was better, and overall it was just a so much better experience compared to the ZV-1 Mark II. I see a lot of potential and having a lot of creators grow with this over time, so not feeling the need to actually upgrade until they absolutely have to because there's so much flexibility with this thing. Maybe it's time that I put my E1 and this E10 Mark II against each other, so let me know if you guys want to see a comparison. I have an APS-C camera slash sensor versus a full frame camera slash sensor, and I would love to see how these two battled it out. So let me know if that's something you want to see, and I will talk to you very soon.